Today, we are going to look at some tips on using the MiRegistry statewide training calendar. Let's get started by clicking on Search Training. The left side has different ways of finding training. You can search by the title, date, location, content, training type, and training fee. Today, we are going to log in before we use the statewide training calendar. But keep in mind, you may use the training calendar without logging in. Now that we are logged in, you can get back to the training calendar from the left navigation menu. Notice you have three options. You can find training events, you can look at all of the courses approved by MiRegistry in the course catalog, and you can search for trainers here. The Search for Trainer tool is useful to learn more about a specific trainer or find a trainer who has expertise in a certain competency area or age group. Now, let's take a look at some tips at finding training events. Tip number 1. If you'd like to see all of the available online training events, check the boxes for e-learning, web-based self-paced, and web-based with scheduled sessions. Then click Search. Our search brought up a list of web-based training. Here, you can see the type of training, the event ID number, title, and event information. You can read the event description by clicking the View Overview button. Notice, this first example has a listed fee. Any fee associated with the training is determined by the training organization or the trainer. Tip number 2. Finding nearby training events. I want to see a list of training that is close to where I live. Go to training location and type your zip code. I want to find all of the training events within a 15-mile radius of my zip code. I also want to take my training in person, so I will select face-to-face training and conferences. Here's an example conference. Notice it lists the number of seats still available. If I want to attend, I would need to click the blue Register button. Some training organizations will have you register through the MiRegistry site. If you are not already logged in to MiRegistry, you will need to do so in order to register for a training, or in this case, a conference. Other training organizations prefer to use their own website for registration. If that is the case, you will be taken to a different website to register when you click the Register button. The next event is actually a training session at this conference. To learn more about it, I can click the View Conference button and learn how to register for the entire conference. Tip number 3. Using the contact information. Our search brought up an event that lists registration information but has no Register button. This is because the training sponsor organization did not list a registration site in MiRegistry. To learn more about registration for this event, or if you had a question regarding payment or canceling your registration, you would need to contact the person listed. Click on the View Overview button. This will show you more information about an event. The contact person's information is listed on the bottom of the page. Tip number 4. Finding free training events. You can search the training calendar by fee. Let's see if we can find free web-based training events. Go to the training fee and put $0 and then click Search. Most of the training listed are free events. To ensure that the event is free, look for Registration Required with Free Event. Some events that come up in your search may look like this. This means that while you do not have to register beforehand, you may need to still pay a fee to attend the event. If you have questions about an event, please contact the listed person in the event overview. Let's go back to our example of a free training and look at the blue Register button. Remember, some training sponsors or trainers prefer you to register on a different website. Please keep in mind that if you are directed to another website to register for the training, make sure you are registering for the correct training and understand any fees that may be associated with that training. If you have any questions about registration or fees, you will need to contact the listed person in the event overview. For more about MiRegistry, visit our website.